Oi, welcome. You are about to meet a roster of presenters built like boss fights. Boston Code Camp 39, Saturday, November 22nd, 2025, at Microsoft Sales and Technology Center in Burlington, Mass. Side note, this video was generated using the ChatGPT web app and JavaScript running in browser dev tools, not Sora. See code at the end. Now, choose your presenter. Stepping into the arena first, Protocol Puncher presents Inter-Agent Communication in .NET, exploring Microsoft's A2A SDK. Chaos in multi-agent messaging gets flattened once Protocol Puncher steps in, showing how the A2A.NET SDK handles discovery, streaming, and long-running tasks inside real ASP.NET Core apps. Now the handler of wild autonomy, Agent Wrangler, presents AI chatbot, agent with model context protocol. Autonomous tools stop acting wild during the MCP session, the moment Agent Wrangler lays out how Model Context Protocol gives AI agents structure, capabilities, and responsible guardrails. Holding the line at enterprise scale, Bedrock Barricade presents Building Production-Ready AI Agents with Amazon Bedrock Agent Core. Enterprise deployment finally looks manageable as Bedrock Barricade demonstrates how Amazon Agent Core moves AI agents from concept to production with security and scale intact. Coming in from the edge of the open web, Web Automator X presents Automating Anywhere on the Web, live demos. Live web automation becomes strangely simple when Web Automator X bypasses bot detection and proves how Python, GitHub Actions, and AI browsers can orchestrate nearly anything online. Dropping power into the data layer. Data Dynamo presents AI plus relational data, hybrid ML plus SQL architectures. Hybrid SQL plus ML architectures stop arguing with themselves once Data Dynamo shows how relational backends, embeddings, caching, and vector sync strategies actually work together. Where hype and doom both get checked, the debate droid duo presents Vibers versus Doomers, the AI coding debate. The debate on AI coding swings between hype and doom until the debate droid duo breaks it down with sharp arguments about speed, fragility, and the future of developer work. Guarding the gate at the edge of safety, Safety Sentinel presents Responsible AI and Content Safety. Content safety finally makes sense when Safety Sentinel demonstrates how responsible AI tools filter harmful inputs and outputs far more effectively than prompt tweaks ever could. Riding in from the retrieval frontier, RAG Ranger presents Lessons Learned from a Year of Building Copilot Agents and RAG Applications. Retrieval quality stops embarrassing itself as RAG Ranger walks through chunking, indexing, and orchestration lessons learned from real RAG applications built for Copilot-style assistance. Cleaning up the battlefield of environments, Captain Container presents Docker, the developer's best friend. Container sprawl gets cleaned up fast once Captain Container explains how Docker makes local environments spin up, run isolated stacks, and disappear without residue or clutter. Running the repo like a floor boss, the Pit Boss presents Setting Up a C# Pit of Success. Warning storms and dependency churn settle down after the pit. The Pit Boss outlines how .editor config, analyzers, and project-wide rules keep C# repos disciplined, reliable, and future-ready. Breaking locks in the cloud. Serverless Striker presents Building Portable Serverless Applications. Cloud lock-in loses its grip when Serverless Striker shows how portable serverless patterns let functions run across providers or on-prem with minimal friction and maximum control. Locking down every branch and merge. Git Guardian presents Get Git. Merge conflicts retreat quickly as Git Guardian delivers fast, practical Git techniques using Visual Studio and GitHub, helping teams resolve code tangles and bad branches swiftly. Tuning the noise into Signal. Secret Signal presents Security.txt. What does it actually tell you? Security.txt myths fall apart when Secret Signal reveals real-world patterns, mistakes, and surprising stats from thousands of scanned files across diverse domains and industries. Forging order in the Fabric sprawl, Fabric Forger presents Data Engineering with Microsoft Fabric. Fabric confusion dissolves all after Fabric Forger demonstrates how Delta tables and medallion architecture shape Microsoft Fabric into an orderly data pipeline with practical examples. Cutting through brutal interfaces, UX Sawblade presents UX for AI apps. AI UX pain points get carved cleanly as UX Sawblade explains how to build interfaces that handle agentic models safely and predictably, even when autonomy introduces uncertainty. Crushing over engineering without blinking. Simple Smasher presents software architecture and design for the rest of us. Over-designed systems lose their swagger when Simple Smasher lays out pragmatic architecture meant for real teams, real constraints, and realistic business goals, not Netflix fantasies. Taking guard duty at the output edge, Guardrail Guardian presents Guardrails in Action, implementing Azure AI content safety for responsible AI apps. Unsafe outputs don't get far once Guardrail Guardian shows Azure AI content safety and Foundry guardrails acting as the system's seatbelts, enforcing thresholds and blocking harm. Dropping into the job funnel, the cover letter construct presents creating a cover letter using AI to respond to a job ad. Job application clutter sharpens up fast when mocked. The cover letter construct walks through AI-driven techniques for producing targeted, screen-ready letters tailored for ATS systems. Storming the cluster vault, Secret Keeper presents Shh, it's a secret. The ins and outs of using secrets in AKS. Leaky Kubernetes setups get locked tight after Secret Keeper demonstrates how AKS secrets and operational patterns should actually be handled, securely, scalably, and automatically. Dragging the fight straight into the browser, Browser Brawler presents Battle of the Browsers, exploring ChatGPT Atlas, Perplexity Comet, and Claude for Chrome. AI-powered browsers face real pressure once Browser Brawler compares Atlas, Comet, and Claude for Chrome in live workflows involving coding, research, and document summarization. Dropping the boot on ambiguity, Smasher presents an introduction to spec-driven development with SpecKit. Spec chaos disappears when Spec Smasher uses GitHub SpecKit to show how clear intent and scope make AI-assisted coding precise instead of lucky, using real SDD workflows. Architecting discipline into every move, Agentic Architect presents Unified Platform for Agentic AI. Multi-agent systems behave sensibly as Agentic Architect outlines how planning, orchestration, and safety produce reliable autonomous workflows that can run in production stacks. Powering up the stack of desperate resumes, the Resume Reactor unit presents Preparing a Resume using AI. Resume tailoring becomes a structured operation after deal. The Resume Reactor unit demonstrates how AI aligns resumes with job screening logic and job description keyword patterns. Walking straight into the mess of your code, Clean Code Crusader presents What does it mean to write clean code in C#? C# messes lose their hiding spots when Clean Code Crusader breaks down real techniques for writing clean, maintainable .NET code across teams, repos, and feature branches. Grabbing the leash on your health data, Wellness Warrior presents Using AI to Enhance Your Personal Wellness. Wellness data stops floating around pointlessly as Wellness Warrior shows how AI, wearables, and biohacking insights turn noise into usable guidance for daily health decisions. Spinning frames straight out of code, the generator presents Generate AI Videos YO AI Video Generator. Video generation takes an unexpected turn when the generator shows how HTML, JS, .NET, and AI images can build full motion without touching Sora, using code and creativity. Walking the fraud corridor without flinching, Claim Hunter presents Usage of AI in healthcare for detecting anomalies in medical claims processing. Fraud signals stop slipping by once Claim Hunter walks through ML techniques for anomaly detection in medical claim workflows, showing how AI reduces waste and flags abuse. Riding point for every contributor, Open Source Outrider presents Open Sourcing Your Career, the pathway through collaborative development. Open source career growth suddenly has direction when Open Source Outrider explains how contribution strategy transforms professional momentum into reputation and real results. Now take a final glance at the JavaScript behind this whole sequence. If you'd like to see the full, unminified version, come to Boston Code Camp 39 on November 22nd in Burlington, Mass.